Some places in America are so beautiful, they don't even look real. From glowing deserts and crystal clear lakes to giant mountains and magical coastlines, these destinations look like scenes from a fantasy movie. Today, we're exploring 10 unbelievable places in the USA that look completely fake, but actually exist in real life. Number 10, Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Deep in the Arizona desert lies one of the most magical places in America, Antelope Canyon. This narrow canyon was formed by water slowly cutting through the rock over thousands of years. The walls are smooth, curved, and filled with glowing orange and red colors. When sunlight shines through the top of the canyon, it creates beams of light that look straight out of a movie scene. People from around the world visit Antelope Canyon to take photos because every corner looks unreal. Walking through the canyon feels like entering another world. The shapes in the rocks almost look like flowing water frozen in time. It's one of the most photographed places in America, and once you see it, you'll understand why. Number 9, Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming. Next is the world-famous Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone is filled with colorful hot springs, exploding geysers, waterfalls, forests, and wildlife. One of the park's most famous spots is the Grand Prismatic Spring. The water shines in bright blue, orange, yellow, and green colors. It almost looks photoshopped. The park also has boiling rivers, steaming ground, and giant geysers like Old Faithful that shoot hot water high into the air. You can even see wild bears, wolves, elk, and bison roaming freely. Yellowstone feels less like Earth and more like another planet. Number 8, Na Pali Coast, Hawaii. Located on the island of Kauai, the Na Pali Coast State Wilderness Park is one of the most breathtaking coastlines in the world. Massive green cliffs rise dramatically from the blue Pacific Ocean. Some cliffs are over 4,000 feet tall and covered in waterfalls and tropical forests. The coastline is so beautiful that it has appeared in movies like Jurassic Park. Many areas can only be reached by helicopter, boat, or hiking trails, making it feel untouched and wild. The mix of mountains, clouds, jungle, and ocean creates scenery that almost looks computer-generated. It's hard to believe a place this beautiful is real. Number 7, Bryce Canyon National Park, Utah. At first glance, Bryce Canyon National Park looks like the surface of Mars. The park is famous for its strange rock formations called hoodoos. These tall orange rock towers cover the landscape in every direction. At sunrise and sunset, the colors become even more intense, glowing bright red, pink, and orange. The view from the top of the canyon feels almost unreal, especially when fog moves through the rock formations. Bryce Canyon is also one of the best places in America for stargazing because the night sky is incredibly clear. During winter, snow covers the orange rocks, creating one of the most unique landscapes in the country. Number 6, Lake Tahoe, California and Nevada. Straddling the border of California and Nevada, Lake Tahoe is famous for its crystal clear blue water. The lake is surrounded by giant mountains and pine forests, making it look like a perfect painting. In summer, the water becomes bright turquoise near the shoreline. In winter, the mountains become covered in snow, turning the area into a winter paradise. Lake Tahoe is one of the clearest lakes in the world. In some places, you can see deep underwater because the water is so transparent. People visit for boating, hiking, skiing, and relaxing by the lake. No matter the season, Lake Tahoe always looks unreal. Number 5, Grand Canyon, Arizona. One of the most famous natural wonders on Earth is the incredible Grand Canyon. The canyon is so massive that it can even be seen from space. Over millions of years, the Colorado River carved this giant landscape into colorful cliffs and deep valleys. At sunrise and sunset, the canyon changes colors from orange to red to purple. The scale of the Grand Canyon is difficult to understand until you stand at the edge yourself. Some parts are over a mile deep. Helicopter rides over the canyon give views that look completely unreal. It's one of those places that photos can never fully capture. Number 4, Glacier National Park, Montana. Near the Canadian border lies the stunning Glacier National Park. This park is filled with icy lakes, giant mountains, waterfalls, and wild forests. The water in many lakes is so blue and clear that it almost looks fake. One of the park's most famous roads is Going to the Sun Road, considered one of the most scenic drives in America. As you drive through the mountains, you pass waterfalls, glaciers, and breathtaking viewpoints. Wildlife like mountain goats, bears, and moose can often be seen around the park. Glacier National Park feels like a fantasy world hidden in the mountains. Number 3, White Sands National Park, New Mexico. Imagine an endless desert made completely of white sand. That's exactly what you'll find at White Sands National Park. The bright white dunes stretch for miles across the desert and look almost like snow. But unlike normal desert sand, these dunes are made from gypsum crystals. The smooth white landscape reflects sunlight beautifully, especially during sunrise and sunset. At night, the area becomes even more magical under the stars. People often say White Sands looks like another planet because the scenery is so unusual and peaceful. It's easily one of the most unique places in America. Number 2, Alaska's Northern Lights. One of the most unbelievable sights in the world can be seen in Alaska during winter. The Northern Lights, also called Aurora Borealis, light up the night sky with glowing green, blue, and purple waves. These lights move across the sky like magic. The best places to see them are near Fairbanks and other northern areas of Alaska. On clear winter nights, the sky becomes a giant light show. Combined with snowy mountains and frozen landscapes, the scenery feels completely unreal. Many travelers say seeing the northern lights is one of the greatest experiences of their lives. And honestly, it's easy to understand why. Number 1, moraine lake-style views in the Rocky Mountains. Taking the number 1 spot are the breathtaking Rocky Mountain landscapes found near the USA and Canada border regions, especially places that resemble the famous turquoise alpine lake scenery of the Rockies. In America, locations around Rocky Mountain National Park offer incredible mountain views, crystal clear lakes, forests, and snowy peaks. The reflection of giant mountains in bright blue lakes creates scenery that almost looks AI generated. During sunrise, the mountains glow gold while mist floats over the water. Wild elk often walk through the forest nearby, making the experience even more magical. Some roads through the Rockies feel like scenes from a fantasy movie. It's the kind of place that makes you stop and stare because your brain almost can't believe it's real. And that's why the Rocky Mountains take the number 1 spot on our list of places in America that look fake. America is full of incredible destinations that feel more like dreams than real places. From glowing deserts and colorful canyons to icy mountains and tropical coastlines, these locations prove that nature can create things more beautiful than imagination. Whether you love adventure, photography, travel, or nature, these places deserve a spot on your bucket list. And honestly, this is only the beginning.